This CORtracker overview, we're going to look at some of the warehouse documents. So I'll start from the home page, and I'll jump right to receiving tickets. Let me go ahead and sort for the newest receiving document. And we'll pick on Core Receive 98. I'll open up a tab here, and I'll click Begin Receiving. The receiving document, you've got the title, Receiving, and the receiving document number, the status, the supplier you're receiving for, account information, such as the account number. Look, Shady Supplier is also a customer. They've got a customer number and a supplier number. The associated PO. If you wanted to click on the PO, you can jump to that. There are permissions that can control the access to these documents. Moving further down, we've got currency, business type, supplier groups, supplier notes. On the right-hand side, we've got company tools and information such as external print, internal print, and email. You can email this receiving document out. I'll expand line 1. Explain the line a little bit. Information on the left-hand side is pulled over directly from the purchase order. Manufacturer part number, quantity to receive. Receive quantity set to 0 because we haven't received anything yet. Add stock destination. What that means is because we've got a sales order that we're going to receive against, if the quantity had changed on the sales order, or if we had received in too many, or if we had received more than what we had sold originally, we can add the remaining quantity to stock. And of course we see day code, condition, packaging, other part attributes, order attributes, ship costs. You can enter the ship costs here. You can modify the product information or product, enter your ECCN. You can also enter supplier invoices. Some companies, some suppliers do ship invoices with their products, so this is an option that you can enter the invoice number and the invoice amount. On the right-hand side is where you're going to enter, once you open your box up and begin to receive, this is where you're going to enter your destination quantity. So quantity received 100, received quantity is 0. So let's say we receive all 100 in. You can also receive in less or more, like I said before, by entering that information here. Are you going to quarantine this product? Clicking on this link, you can check that off. It'll automatically quarantine the product. When a product is quarantined, that means a product cannot be sourced from any document in the system until the quarantine product checkmark is removed. And that can happen from the product detail page. And that's covered in the product detail page overview. So below this, we've got day code. If we need to change the day code, we can just press our down arrow. Condition, packaging, rows of information, weight. We can do pounds or kilograms. Bin locations. If the scheduled ship date is a little later in the month, some companies have a specific area that they want to store pending shipments. And that's where you would enter bin location in. Manufacturer, you can change manufacturer here, manufacturer part number. So this is, like I said, directly from the purchase order. This is where if you had received in a different manufacturer or manufacturer part number, you would enter that information, make those changes here. If the manufacturer does not exist in the system, you can type a new manufacturer name in, it'll automatically add it. And same thing with the part number. If there's an additional supplier part number, you'd enter that information over here. Ship method, select that. Tracking information, and country of origin. And you can also upload, take a picture of the part, upload the image. If you have a data sheet, for example, or any other document, you can upload the document. And you can also start a quality report. Let's go ahead and click Save. Let's go ahead and begin a quality report. The quality report allows you to enter more detailed information about what you've received in. Are labels readable? Yes or no. Pictures of parts taken? Yes or no. Correctness of parts, packing slip, purchase order amount. All parts, single tube, tray, reel, etc. You can click yes. You can also add comments. And let's go ahead and check all these off. Let's just say everything was perfect. And click Save. Fields in red mean you have not completed all fields. Packaging, and then we can click Save PDF. And what this will do is create a PDF version of the report. If we wanted to view the PDF version of the quality report, we would click on Save Report. Notice to the right, a packaging ticket, a pending packaging ticket has now been created since we've received our quantities in. And let's say we are going to enter today's date. So now we'll enter our ship cost, product information, ECCN information, and click Save. Oh, and we can enter supplier invoice number. And we'll click Save. And then we will complete receiving. So if I look at the sales order again, and we'll go back down to that source, and receiving completed. That indicates to the sales reps that the receiving event has been completed. Document status is completed now. And from here, you can create a supplier return merchandise authorization if you need to by checking off checkbox and then click Create SRMA. But let's go ahead and jump to the pick ticket that's associated with the sales order. I'll go back to the home page, and we will go to Pick Tickets. Go to Pick 51. Scheduled ship date is 6/10. So we'll go ahead and jump on this. And now, just like the receiving document, by clicking Begin Pick, it will also set a status on the sales order that the pick ticket is pending. So here's our sales order. Status is now open. So quantity pick is 100. By default, it automatically populates the picked quantity picked. You can enter less quantity or more quantity in the quantity pick section, and that will change the status of the pick ticket to partially completed. And we've got 3 different lines on this pick ticket because the bin locations for these are all different. And the attributes for the parts are different as well. So we've got different date codes. This is packaging is bag. This packaging is box. And we've got some other information. So we can enter rejected quantity. If we do, the reason becomes mandatory. So you have to enter a reason. But let's go ahead and move through the paces here. And we'll select all of our lines to pick. And we'll complete selected. And yes, I am. Okay, so I've just completed a pick ticket. Notice I've got a link to a packaging ticket. So I could have jumped to the packaging ticket from the home page, but I'm just going to jump to it right from the pick. So begin packaging, just like the receiving ticket and the pick ticket, we've got that begin. And again, that sets a status on the sales order, letting the sales rep know that we're moving through the warehouse steps, getting closer to actually shipping this out. So notice the packaging ticket is open partial. And the reason for that is it's looking back at the sales order, and it knows that we're packaging less than the sell quantity of the sales order. Also notice that we have an invoice, and we'll scroll down here a bit and look at the items to box. So we've got our different manufacturers, all still associated with sales order. Sales for this manufacturer is 500, but our quantity to package is going to be 100. So this is where the status open partial is set because we have 100, 100, 100, 100, and that's a total of 400, not 500. So let's go ahead and package up all 100. And these package tickets also handle a variety of different scenarios, so you can still package less at this point if you need to. You can also set different box information, upload document, upload image before you're about to pack. If there was any associated images or documents for this manufacturer part number, you can view those here before you package them up. But let's go ahead and select all rows, and now I'm going to box selected. Okay, so next step is to enter the shipping information for the rows we selected to box. Screen layout's a little different on the left-hand side. Shipping address, ship method, our boxes, the rows we selected to box are here on the right-hand side. We can enter our ship information, shipping account information, tracking number, weight, ship cost, country of origin, packaging, product, ECCN, and description. Everything looks good. We can now ship selected boxes. So what we've done, we've short shipped sales order 137, which is in a status of completed partial, because the sell quantity of 500 has not been shipped. When the remaining quantity does get shipped, either through completing another receiving event from the supplier, we still haven't made that PO, or a pick event, then the sales order will go into completed status. And this concludes the warehouse document overview.